And welcome to a very special Big Brother 20 spoiler and recap show. Now, let me let you guys all know really quickly, if you guys want to see any of our content back, it's over at yourrealityrecaps.com/BB20. What can you read there? Becca's blog, see our past shows with house guests, spoiler graphics, flashback times, where you stand in the trash draft, everything you can get to from yourrealityrecaps.com/BB20. If you guys don't have the feeds, consider getting them from us at yourrealityrecaps.com/feeds. Now, you guys are watching this right now on YouNow, so make sure you become a fan. It's completely free. You'll get alerted every time we go live with your favorite house guests. So that is why you should become a fan. Now, if you want to become a subscriber here on YouNow, all subscribers this month are entered to win in Well, what do you get for being a subscriber? You get to watch all of our shows back. You get special Eric stickers. You can watch our shows back instantly. You don't have to wait for me to post them on the website. And you get fun little floaty messages. You get all cool stuff from YouNow if you guys become a subscriber. Also, #1 fans this month on YouNow, you're all entered to win this Big Brother aluminum cup. Ow, that hurt my tooth. And it comes with this box, which is signed by all of your favorite Big Brother players and winners like Morgan and Josh and Wendell from Survivor, and just all your favorite Big Brother players that were at the premiere party have signed this. I feel like you guys already know about it. All #1 fans are entered to win that giveaway this month. And of course, if you want access to the patron-only Facebook group, prize giveaways just for patrons, weekly shows just for patrons, and the after shows, so after we have the Big Brother house guests on here, we will then be going live in the patron group for special one-on-one time. Consider becoming a patron at yourrealityrecaps.com/patron. That, subscribing at YouNow, sharing our content, commenting everywhere, making sure that you're subscribed on YouTube and iTunes are great ways to help support our show. But hey, maybe you're rich. You can always do a one-time donation at yourrealityrecaps.com/PayPal. Now, let's get to the man you all are so excited to have back on. It's your favorite comedy Jonah!
Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm so excited to be here. We have tons of things to talk about. I am multitasking. I'm even watching the live feeds as I do a show. I mean, my gosh, how much more can I do?
I feel like I'm distracted by Sam's boobs behind your head. Oh, it's swaggy now. Oh, boobs are back.
Boobs, 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 tattoos. I know.
I love amazing.
Sam. I love her.
John, how are you liking the feeds this season?
I'm kidding. This is Pop TV. I'm just joking. You're just calling me out.
Not live?
No.
Oh, yeah.
This is last night's.
Yeah.
There's Pop. There's Pop right here.
All right. So then we're going to get to see commercials.
You're going to get to see commercials, yeah.
I think they have to pay us if there's a commercial.
Oh.
Why don't we just do that? Why don't we just play commercials and have people pay us?
And you're welcome. And you're welcome.
Thank you. John, I'm also super excited that you're here because I was just mentioning Patron, and I'm excited to let patrons know. Are you ready for a takeover? John is doing the patron show on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are going to have a special show with John on Sunday in the patron group. So I won't be there. John will spill all the dirt and list all the reasons he hates me.
I don't even know if I'll have enough time.
Well, I see people in the chat room are saying hopefully you'll have time to get some WD-40 for your creaky chair.
It's going to be on my iPad. I know. I still have this creaky chair still.
You do. Creaky.
But at least my camera's working, my mic's working.
John, you look and sound wonderful. I missed having you next to me.
Oh, sweetie. I could just give you a big mwah, 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 mwah.
Okay, let's not go that far.
But I tell you,
Oh, no, I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, and by the way, a lot of people I were seeing in the chat room said, tell John his hair is on point.
Thank you. Yes, I stopped shaving that one side, so I'm kind of growing it out a little bit.
Oh, midlife crisis over? Why did you think I was being nice with starting the show now?
I can walk. So yes, it's over. I want to be a regular boy now, a regular man with regular hair. Just kidding.
Winston is giving you angry eyes behind you.
It's giving you angry eyes. Coochie 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 coo.
Do you like Winston?
I like him better than Brett, if I had to choose.
Really? If you had to choose out of any of the guys this season, who would you choose?
Oh, JC.
What? What do you want him to, like, crawl up you like a little spider monkey and just, like, crawl up your back, and now he's on your shoulder, and then, like, back down your back if you don't know where he is?
Where is he? JC! Come on!
Seems like it would be creepy.
I'm just kidding. Who? Oh, a Fessy. Duh.
Really?
Oh my gosh, yes.
I can't get over the nipple hair.
Oh, I love nipple hair.
Ew. Why? So you can, like, floss?
That's where you start, and then you just get right into the armpit.
Okay. That's disgusting. Okay, John.
And Zach's old enough now, right?
Zach is old enough now. I know. Zach's been here for so many years.
No, last time I think I saw he was getting his driver's license. You're old enough now.
Right.
Okay.
I really feel like we have, well, no, we keep getting more and more younger people, but yeah, I think Zach is grown up now. Okay, so John, I think everybody already knows you guys can put questions that you have specifically for John and I in the chat room.
Mm-hmm.
Lindsay is collecting them. Of course, you can tweet me them at hashtag YRRLive as well. Now, I want to start, senile old broad, whose birthday it just was. Happy birthday, old broad.
Happy birthday, old broad.
She wants to know, John, what are you thinking of Scotty's gameplay? So we know Scotty just won HOH, but in general, what are your thoughts of Scotty's gameplay so far?
I think it's pretty good, actually. I mean, what are we in? Like week 2? It's, there shouldn't be like a whole bunch. But, what you don't really see on the show is that, Scotty is paying attention. And so even though when I tweeted last night before I was called out on the internet, I wanted Rockstar to win, but I'm happy with Scotty too. I'm really curious to see what he does. Watching, the feeds on Pop and stuff, everybody's like, oh my gosh, he's so intuitive. And I think he has people a little nervous because they really don't know what he's going to do. So I have loved every episode so far. It's been a long time, honestly, that I can sit there and go, oh my gosh. Like, I was biting my nails, drinking my wine, was like, is Swaggy C going? Is Sam going to let him use her app? I was nervous, but yeah.
Well, first of all, do you think that you're liking it more because there's no returning players? Like what's different that you're liking this season more? Just that it's drama right out of the gate, or you think it's the first time we've had no returning players in a while?
Well, we saw, returning players actually playing the game, right? Because we saw Jessica and Cody.
I meant returning players playing the game.
Right,
yes.
Playing the game, yes. Yes. It's all brand new people. I think the cast is really, really well balanced and mixed. I heard, you see gossip and stuff like, oh my gosh, they're racist, stuff like that. I don't think they're racist. I think when you're locked into a house with strangers and you make little jokes, like we all can, theirs is so publicized, but I really like this cast. I'm really enjoying it.
Okay, I'm just going to need you to hold on 1 second, okay? You just stay right there. Comedy Jonah does not watch the live feeds, and the comments made by Comedy Jonah right now do not necessarily reflect the comments of YourRealityRecaps.com. Just remember, John does not watch the live feeds and doesn't know the comments that were made. Hi, welcome back, Comedy Jonah.
I'm going to have to call there's a Twitter account, right, for Reality Recaps customer service?
Yeah, there is.
Okay, good.
Because, the comments weren't jokes. They made some pretty...
Really? Oh, I thought they were jokes. I guess I missed that on the live feeds on Pop.
Yeah, they just, dropping the N-word.
Really? Was it the one girl from Vegas? What was her name? What's her name?
Angela? Oh, no,
Angela.
Rachel. Well, what Rachel said was that her skin was so... Oh, no, I think what Rachel said was, my skin is really dark. I feel like I'm becoming another race. But then Angela, the supermodel, said, yeah, we're starting to look ghetto. So that was the first kind of racist.
That's racist now? Ghetto?
Yes. Oh, my God.
Oh, then I'm
yes,
ghetto.
Grandpa. Yes, Grandpa. You're not allowed to say that you look ghetto.
Wait, let me get my Confederate flag. Where is it? Right here somewhere.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Come on.
But Caitlyn said the N-word. So then there was also that. By the way, this is Comedy Jonah's last show.
This is my last show. I haven't been on a show in a while. It's my last one. So how does she use it in context?
How does she use what in context?
The N-word.
She was singing a song, but people, they were told not...
Like a rap song? Can we say rap now, or is that racist?
Oh my God. Why are you doing this to me? John.
This is stupid.
John, why do I have to educate you, a fellow gay person? I don't think ghetto's racist. And we're not saying ghetto, we're saying the N-word.
Singing a song with the N-word in it is not racist. People are so hypersensitive these days.
Well, I feel that if our Black community has asked us not to use the N-word,
then don't put them in songs that are catchy.
That is not the correct answer. Are you telling me if there...
I tried to say it with a straight face.
Oh, my Lord Jesus. Okay, listen to me. First of all, it's Drake is what she was singing, and who likes Drake? Nobody. So let me ask you seriously. Let me ask you a serious question now.
Okay.
I know that you're half kidding, and for people that are new...
Of course I'm kidding. It's Comedy Jonah. Yes. I see all the hate in the chat room, so whatever. I love you guys. I still love you. It's just a joke.
Okay, but listen to me. And that's fine. And I think you have to joke and have to have a sense of humor. But now I have a serious question for you. Let's say, like, Ariana Grande put out a new song, and it was like, get down with your fag friends, get down with the fags. Would you be happy if people were singing that song?
Fags in the membrane. Fags.
First of all, I am impressed that you knew that was the song I was giving a beat to.
We're getting back in sync, Curto.
Well, look, John, you're not alone. A lot of people in the chat room, clearly, if you're looking, say that they are agreeing with you. So you're not alone.
Then some people aren't. It's pretty...
Here's just how I feel about it.
Sorry about the no bars, Eric.
Here's how I honestly feel about it. The people that I know that are African American have said, Eric, I don't like when African American people use it, and I definitely don't like when white people use it, and I don't care if it's in a song or as a whatever. So therefore, that's all I needed to hear. So if you don't want me to use it, I mean, I don't use it.
Well, I think everyone's different. I know African Americans that doesn't bother them at all. So, everybody's different.
Right.
Every homosexuals are different. It's just whatever.
I'm going to tell you probably lost Dee.
I think when it's intent to really be hurtful, I think that's when I have a problem. When you just hear it kind of in a song or whatever, the intent isn't to be hurtful. But if Caitlyn went up to Shaggy, I called him Shaggy C, Shaggy D, and said, you know what, I'm backdooring you, N-word. That's hurtful. That's bad.
I agree with you. I definitely agree with you that context means
Right.
so much with things, so I completely agree with you. But like I said, people said they find it offensive. I feel me as a gay person, we ask the straights and other people to call us cis and trans and blah blah. Blah. So if you tell me you don't want me to use the N word,
I have a whole other story with that. I am the LGBTQIA ABCD is
you're allowed to have an
that's
opinion on
getting
that
out of
one.
hand as well.
You're allowed to have an opinion on that one. You're allowed
Because,
to. You're gay.
well, yeah, because
You're not, as a white man, allowed to say that you want to just start singing the N-word while you walk down the street. But let me know how that works out for you.
Okay. I'll make sure I do a video.
Okay, yeah, you do a video. I would like to see live reactions. I don't know if this is still going to hold up, but at the start of the show, New Jersey Girl said, "Thank God John is on, and it's not just Eric." How you feel about that now, New Jersey Girl?
How my bitches, huh? Oh, I can't say that.
Okay. No, you can't. Okay. Let me take a question from CJ Ulls, who wants to know, do we know how Janelle and Brittany are doing on The Amazing Race? John, do you have an inside track to how any of the racers are doing on Amazing Race?
Is that still on?
Oh, God. What did you stop watching after we turned them down? No, CJ Hulls, we do not have any inside track.
We have a Bravo question. I can probably help with that. So.
No, we're not. We're talking Big Brother. Lawson Cruz wants to know, John, do you think that Sam's week 1 punishment benefited or hindered her game?
That is such a good question because, first of all, it drove me absolutely nuts. And I really thought this is so unfair, especially if she goes home, because she has to be a robot half the time and has to be dragged and picked up everywhere. But, now that that's over, she's cooking, she's doing stuff. So I think if you would have asked me a week ago, I would have said yes. If you ask me now, I don't think it hindered her game at all. I think it maybe made her game better.
Would you have liked to have that punishment? Would you have liked to have been a robot in the Big Brother house?
The punishment that I would have loved was the Yeller review. Oh my God. That was the funniest thing of Rachel getting yelled at all the time. I loved it when he had the coffee. Yeah, I could use some cup of coffee. That'd be great. This is the crappiest coffee I've ever had.
You get 0 stars.
You get 0 stars. Oh my gosh. I mean, that guy trumped Jessica and Cody.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Were you happy to see Jessica and Cody back?
Oh my, I liked Jessica. I thought she had a lot of personality and stuff. Seeing them together now, everything, she's now kind of boring. Okay, everybody, let's look at the results. I mean, I hope their sex is better than their TV persona. My gosh. I mean, they're both attractive. Pep it up, people. Pep it up.
I think he sucks the life out of them. I think he sucks the life out of her.
Out of the back room. The whole backyard. Nobody looked excited. And I don't know if you saw Andy Herron's tweet about Sam didn't even stop making the coffee.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny. And there they are being shown around in the back, and there's Sam smiling, not even giving a crap. That was hilarious. That was hilarious.
I feel the same way you did. I really like Jessica, but Cody's trash bag and...
Yeah, I loved her Instagrams, like when she got out of the house and was doing, her videos and stuff. I thought some of them were interesting. Some of them, they were okay. But man, he was just so, I'm not going on the show. I did a da-da-da. And it's like, well, why are you on it again?
Right.
And then I know they did Amazing. It's like, if you don't want it, then why are you doing it? But I guess it's for
Amazing Race. I
know, I heard, yeah.
Ridiculous. All right, John.
I know it's set up and staged. Is my mic on?
I want to talk a little bit about who you think is going to be nominated. Now, for the people watching this back, I already locked in the noms over here on this side, and I'm hoping that they're going to be correct. Who do you hope? Yes, I see you guys want to know about Crap App. I'll tell you about the Crap App and Power App in a minute. First, I want to know, who does John hope Scotty nominates this week?
Who do I hope or who do I think?
Who do you hope he nominates?
I hope. Because I hope and I think it's going to be Caitlyn and Bailey.
You think Caitlyn and Bailey are going to be nominated?
Yes.
Well, you would be riggedy wrong. It is going to be Winston and Brett. Now, look, the noms have not been locked in yet, I don't believe, unless the feeds have gone down or come
Has
back.
he been kissed yet by a girl in the house?
Of course he has. You're believing that? You're believing that?
Has a girl kissed him in the house?
No, but he's been kissed in real life.
This is not a girl.
That is not a girl. You're correct. Although it was a girl last night in the HOH room for him, I heard.
Oh.
Get Maximus Mom. You know your favorite Maximus Mom?
I love Maximus Mom.
Well,
Bonjour.
look, I don't know what is wrong with her this season, but she's like dignitized by these people. I swear to God, if anybody needs to know about any of the penises in the house, just follow Maximus Mom on Twitter. She'll let you know when Tyler has a boner. She'll let you know when Scotty's masturbating in the HOH room. She's just all over it.
Really?
Oh, I know more about these people's penises from Maximus Mom. It is crazy. Okay, so, yeah, after his interviews, Scotty has been trying to find out who the liar is, who voted out Steve. He wants to use that as justification. Mm-hmm. He doesn't believe Winston when Winston says it was not him. He doesn't trust them together. He thinks they're too much of a power duo. Last we heard, after, talking to the whole house last night, he pretty much has decided to put up Brett and Winston. Again, it's not finalized. I made it finalized in the graphic over here, but I think he's going to stick with it.
Because they voted out Steve.
Yes, because they went after Steve, because he doesn't trust them, because they're a powerful duo.
But no one's going after Tyler.
No one's going after Tyler. What do you think of Tyler's game?
I think he's doing fantastic.
I'm sorry. There was like a hand and it was like stabbing you in the head on the commercial. It was like a lot.
He's doing fantastic.
It's like a lot happening behind you on these commercials. Yeah, it's kind of a dumb excuse. It is. Yeah. It is a very dumb excuse. But why Caitlyn? Why would you have wanted him to go after Caitlyn? You said because
she can't be trusted at all by anybody.
No, I feel like you and Caitlyn. I feel like you and Caitlyn would be real life friends.
Listen, you think that way because I'm from Los Angeles, and that's how all the girls are in Los Angeles. Okay, so and the way they talk and the way they enunciate. So. And
do you know where she's actually from?
No.
Long Island. She just moved over there recently.
Okay.
No, I just thought how much you're into crystals and essential oils and the higher good.
I love Rockstar. Oh, a life coach? Are you kidding? How she got manipulated and stuff by Tyler, the lifeguard. Oh, come on.
She's a 23-year-old life coach that charges $11,000.
I think patchouli damages the brain cells. I think there's just so much patchouli. It's like, oh. Okay, Tyler, who's picking on me? And then Swaggy confronts them all. And you know what? The smartest thing Tyler did, sitting on the bed with all three of them, was to not speak. And he did it. It was so smart because he was like, I didn't say anything. He's like, well, everybody was saying it. You know what I mean? But he was letting him dig his own little thing. And it was just so smart. I think he's playing a really good game. I don't think we should be playing this hard so early.
No.
In shock.
I just said this the other day, and I don't want people to kill me, but here's how I feel. This is the first season of Big Brother that we've had so much stuff happening right out of the gate, back and forth, and power struggles, and going after big players, and all this amazing stuff happening. yet I still feel like the feeds are boring. Now, I know you're not, like, huge into watching the feeds, but, like,
No, I
nobody's...
mean, I put on the pop feeds. They're 3 hours long. It's kind of the best of the best. And, I'm doing other stuff. It's not like I'm, dickmatized like Maximus' mom to the feeds. You know what I mean?
No, I'm just saying, I don't feel
Yeah.
like there's a lot of real good stuff happening. And I kind of have a feeling it's because first week, Rachel flips her vote, then she becomes HOH. Nobody's going to go attack her now. We're not going to get the big drama because
Right.
she holds the power. Then we just saw Scotty was the person who flipped his vote. So everybody should be going after Scotty. But again, the person who is HOH, they're not going to go after him.
Right.
So I think that's what's kind of suppressing the drama.
And I think, Swaggy C was making the feeds livelier. Like, that was the reason why I kind of didn't want him to go, because it was actually entertaining. And little JC, America, I love you, America. I love little JC. It's adorable.
He's just JC, not little JC, right?
I'm just a racist fag, aren't I? It's what you said.
Basically, well, it's not what I said.
JC is adorable. Little package.
He is. He's a cute little minion. He's a cute little minion. And then as patrons know, he has very dark past.
Who? JC?
JC is real life friends with Terrence, or used to be, so Terrence in the patron group spilled all the tea on what JC is really like in real life.
Oh my gosh, I have to go read it. I didn't know that.
You do need to go read it. Lost in King Cruz in the chat room says, John's about to have all the communities coming after him. Enjoy. Speaking of, before we go on to Power App, because I'd like to know who John thinks won the Power App and the Crap App, but I just want to sneak this in. I've been trying to do it on all these YouTube shows because I feel like people don't understand. So for all of you watching, just know a lot of you have been like, where are all the shows? Where are all the shows? We're live every night on You Now. I only put the shows that have people like John and house guests onto YouTube, but every single night of the week, we're live on You Now talking Big Brother. Usually around 7, but I tweet it out when we go live. If you fan us on You Now, you get alerted when I go live. But people are like confused. Like, I thought you talk Big Brother every day. I do. I just don't post every show on YouTube. So people were a little confused about that, John. Okay, so Crap App. Who do you think, John, is the winner of the Crap App? Who would you give it to? If you could dole out the Crap App for the week, somebody to get some shitty-ass punishment.
Caitlin.
You would give it to Caitlin. Well, it's not Caitlin. It was Haley. Haley, Texas A&M blonde, barely getting any airtime. Side note, person who's being blamed for flipping the vote.
I had to look it up on the website. I'm like, who's Haley?
Who's Haley?
Who's Haley?
Well, she's probably talking to Rockstar behind you right now, if that's last night's things.
Yes.
But, yeah, Haley is the one that got the Crap App. I don't know. Chat room can tell me. Do we know what it is? Do we know which Crap App she picked? I'm not sure which one she got. And who do you think got the Power App?
Oh my gosh. Well, if you have an app, you can't get another one. So like Sam's disqualified,
Correct.
Tyler's disqualified. Rockstar.
No, Bailey got it. And by the way, the punishment that Haley got was read it. So we don't know what it is, but
Oh, she got the Crap App.
Haley got the Crap App. She picked read it. We don't know what it is. We don't know what the specifics.
And Bailey got the Power App.
Bailey got the Power App, and I believe people are saying they think she picked redraw based on what people are saying. Now again, we don't know what redraw is. It could be like Christmas's thing where you can put yourself in a POV competition automatically, which could be good. We don't know. I don't know why she picked that one when there was still Upgrade available, which sounds like you could have taken the HOH, or Identity Theft, which feels like you could steal people's votes, or HOH. I literally thought Redraw was the worst choice there. I can't believe she picked that one.
Well, Fessy choosing Hamazon, I thought was the stupidest choice too. It's like the word ham that you can't eat in the title. Like, what?
Well, I honestly believe that he picked it because he thought he'd be able to say, I'm Muslim, I can't eat it, and get out of it.
And then what's worse than ham?
Spam.
Fake.
Fake ham. Yeah.
Vegan ham.
I agree.
Okay.
Destiny's in the chat room says, I don't think she chose Redraw. Well, look, I will say this just happened right before we went live. We don't know what she picked. We only know Bailey got Power and Haley got the bad app, and it was Redraw. But we don't know what one Bailey got. She's technically, I believe, they were told, the Houseguests were told you're not allowed to campaign, you're not allowed to talk to the cameras, you're not allowed to beg for people to vote for you. So the feeds have been cutting away from that a ton so far, which has been kind of
because when I'm following the reality recap, updates and stuff, like if I need a quick update, that's where I go, and I see a lot of fish, and I'm like, why do they keep cutting it out so much? So
that would be at BB20 live feeds on Twitter if you guys aren't following them. 24/7 live feed updaters by our amazing updaters.
Quick fix. Yeah.
They're amazing. I love them all.
So what are you thinking of all this high-tech house? Like all this
What's high-tech?
Like this high-tech, Windows DOS high-tech.
Yeah, like Windows 95. Like, ooh, you got a rock wall. I've yet to see anybody climb this rock wall.
If you're watching the pop feeds, you got to see Fessy and Scotty were doing it. Well, we got to see Scotty's HOH thing where he read his note and stuff. But the Rockwell's the best, but I just think it's just so ridiculous. Like when you think of Canada's version of the Big Brother house, and this is high tech, and that robot thing. I was like,
the robot thing was like a 1980s children's
right
show.
Can I do my microwave popcorn? Sam, can you put your hands? I mean, it's awful. It's just awful.
I'm waiting till like next year when they're going to be like, we have the most current up-to-date house, we put a jump park in it, and we got a ball pit.
It's a ball pit, but the entire house is a ball pit.
I mean, I don't understand why production does half of the stuff that they do at all. Yeah, and I see Tony in the chat room brings up a great point. They spent $20,000 on that robot, John. $20,000. Alison Grodner came out and said that's how much that robot cost.
I could have made it for $5 and pocketed $15.
Oh, 100% you could have. I don't know what was so hard about that. And they're all like kicking it, laying on it, rolling it. It can't even go forward on its own. You got ripped off, Alison Grodner.
But you know what? I think out of all the voices of this cast, I'm glad it was Sam. I think that made the robot interesting. Is her the slow talking, but phonetically correct voice, I think was the perfect choice for it.
I do too.
Sam, I was a little worried about. I was a little worried when Swaggy C was sitting down there going, oh, my childhood, this and that, and my father died, which is sad. I'm not saying it's not sad. Don't get the wrong idea by my inflections. But what I'm saying is I was really nervous that I thought for a moment Sam would give her app away. And I was like, no. But she didn't. And she didn't seem like she had any problem voting for him on the episode last night. So I was happy about that.
I see Courtney J. We're going to have a live update for you all in a minute. I see Courtney J. in the chat room is saying that Bailey... Oh, there they are. Bailey on the feeds right now is explaining what the Power app is that she got. So hopefully by the end of this show, we'll know what the Power is that Bailey got. I see Our Town wants to know, so John, do you think that Sam will use her power then on the brothers? this week.
Oh, the bros?
Yeah, I mean, they're not brothers, but I call them bros.
Like, we're gay. We don't want what?
Yeah, no.
That's non-gay talk. I don't understand what you're saying. And see, I can say that. I don't want to offend anyone. Don't go to a Bianca Del Rio show if any of this offends you. No, she won't. She better not. She better keep it for herself.
I agree with you.
I think if she would have used it, it would have been Swaggy. I thought Swaggy was really smart to shut up and start going after people with their emotions.
Right.
I thought that was really smart, but it didn't, it didn't work, but it was smart.
Here's what I think, which is unfortunate for a lot of people. I think a lot of people don't like that the power keeps staying with Tyler's side of the house. Like, Tyler made what he wanted happen week 1. Tyler clearly controlled a lot of Caitlyn's HOH week 2. Now, somebody that is not on Team Tyler, if one of the bros goes, is also not on Team Tyler. Or is on Team Tyler. Tyler wants them to go.
Well, Tyler was kind of in between, right? But then kind of took over kind of Caitlyn's HOH. He can't really do that with Scotty. And I think Scotty is a lot smarter. I think he's less geekier than we think. Like, he's smart.
Right.
It's you have to be, it's strategic when you play Dungeons and Dragons, right? Like, that's how I'm thinking. Like, and with the power apps and this and that, with all the wizards and witchistry and all that stuff.
Right.
I think Tyler is pretty smart, but that I was asking earlier about him being kissed, because if I was one of the girls, I'd be like, la la. Well, hi.
No,
I think you should put up, la la.
I agree with you. That wasn't my point. My point was, with the power always being on that side of the house, what sucks is going into this 4th week, let's say the other side of the house gets power, and they actually take a shot over at Tyler's side. Right. We know Sam's power on the 4th week, if she doesn't use it, automatically gets played, and then one of them is getting saved. So, like, the power is staying with Tyler's side of the house no matter what, this week and next week as well, because they'll force Sam's power, which will save one of them if one of them ends up on the block.
And it's everyone who's watching who's doing it with these apps.
Well, the apps are over now.
Yeah. Well, nobody liked level 6.
Okay, so here is our update from our
They're all
live.
pretty. They don't need any more.
Exactly. Here is the update from our live feed updaters that is happening right now on the feed. So, I don't know what one Bailey chose. However, Bailey is claiming, of course, I should say this doesn't mean it's true, but this is what Bailey is claiming on the feeds. She gets to nominate whoever she wants. HOH will bring the voice down, and then the voice, I guess the guy, will say, hold on. Bailey can change the nominations right before they are announced, and she gets to pick who she wants. But the HOH can still put up a replacement nomination, and apparently it's until Final 8. She has until Final 8 to use this power.
Holy moly.
That to me sounds like identity theft. So I guess identity theft was... I mean, and she could be lying. Look, I will say this. We have no way to know for sure until Sunday. She could be just telling that to people in the house. Now, technically, if it wasn't true, normally in the past, Big Brother would say, you're not allowed to use production as strategy, call her into the DR and make her go back and tell everyone that she made that up. So if they're not making her do that, I'm going to assume that this is true and this is the power. I'm also seeing it's Fessy is the one who she's telling, so I doubt she would lie to Fessy.
Okay, so someone's talking about Powers apps, and the Power App Store is finally closed or whatever.
Right.
So I'm trying to understand Tyler's in the cloud. Like,
we don't know.
Okay, we don't know. Okay, good.
It's unclear. But you know the way production works. Production never likes to lock anything in stone. They like wiggle room. They like to be able to...
for like the rest of the 2 months, which is crazy.
That's not even the confusing part. The confusing part is it says he's allowed to remove himself from being nominated before the nomination ceremony. But are you counting the POV ceremony as a nomination ceremony?
Right.
Like, does it just have to be in the beginning of the week, or can he also use it for POV? There's no clarification.
Right.
But we know that's what production likes to do. They like to keep things open-ended so that, they can basically do whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do you think of Rockstar calling Scotty an evil genius? She was the one that figured out he voted out Swaggy this week. That's from the chat. So what do you think of Rockstar accusing Scotty of being an evil genius?
Well, I think she's right, and I think Rockstar's really in tune with everything. The way she speaks, the way she can kind of chameleon herself with everybody. I think she's doing really good. I find her really interesting. I wasn't sure if I would. The glasses, I got to tell you, were throwing me off. Mm-hmm. But I actually really like her. Little JC's, a little minion video on Twitter. I had an opinion of him. I actually really like him too. So, but no, I think she's absolutely right. And I think then it kind of made us look like, oh my gosh, I was shocked when Scotty voted for Swaggy, wearing a Swaggy C shirt, saying, I'm not branded to this guy. I vote, and I thought it was hilarious. And that's when I knew, oh my gosh, she's right. He is an evil. He knows exactly what he's doing. See, I'm even thinking the shaking when he was nominated was fake. I'm thinking that was fake.
Oh, do you think that was fake?
Oh, I'm on the block, and oh my gosh, and look at him, he's shaking. Look.
Interesting. I didn't even think that was fake. There's a lot of controversy over the Scotty and the shirt. A lot of people are very upset and feel like it was too far. They just feel like it was too far, or they were just upset that Scotty was the one.
What?
They just feel like it's mean.
They're mad at you.
Yeah, they're mad at him for it being his idea that everyone should wear the shirts, and then he turned around and voted Swaggy out. Look, that should have been the first clue. That should have been the first clue when he was like, let's all wear the shirts. I have a guilty conscience.
That, I think, is the funniest. He's probably just laughing inside.
He's not laughing inside. This is the thing. Like, people are really pissed about it on Twitter, apparently.
Really?
Like, everyone's up in arms over this. Here's my whole thing. I don't think Scotty was doing it to mock Swaggy. Like, why can't he...
He's playing a game. He's getting everybody off this. Okay, yeah, we're all voting. That's great, yeah. I would wear a reality recap shirt, and I would be the first one to vote your ass out. Okay? Of course, reality recaps. Burp, burp, burp. It's a game.
You would vote me out first?
Well, no, I wouldn't vote you out first. I'd vote Maximus' mom out first. I would need you to stick around a little bit, even though I wouldn't trust you. But I trust you.
Oh my God, you wouldn't trust me in Big Brother?
It would depend on who our other castmates were.
Well, here's what we would do. Do you know what I would really...
against me, I think. What?
No. Do you know what I would really do? If I knew that you were getting cast and I knew I was getting cast,
what?
We would go to a lawyer together. We would sign some contract that says whatever money we both win, we split. And then I would work with you. And if you refuse to sign it...
Well, we just get married.
No. If you refuse to sign it, I'm getting you out week one.
It would just be easier to get married.
Oh.
But yes, no, okay. If we had that contract, yeah.
Yes, because then I would feel that we wouldn't... Then it would just relieve all the stress. We would know we weren't going to turn on each other.
You're forcing my hand.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I would still vote you out.
I know you would.
What
and I wouldn't care because I'd be getting half your money.
what you didn't know, John?
On reality recaps, going, come on, everybody! Is there any more power apps? Everybody vote for Eric!
What you didn't know, John, was I took you to a fake lawyer that wasn't actually a lawyer.
Oh my gosh!
That was just New Jersey girl dressed up in her Sunday best, pretending to be a lawyer.
I already know what New Jersey girl looks like, so I would have caught on.
That she's wearing her Sunday best. She's wearing her Sunday best, so you wouldn't have noticed her.
Like, do you look familiar? Have we sat at a table in New York and had food?
She's very angry. She's very angry, so she would totally pull it off as a lawyer.
Yeah.
Okay. Lindsay wants to know, are you saying that you don't think that Scotty's intentions were bad about having everyone wear the shirt? You think they're purely game?
It's totally game. Yeah. I don't think he's a mean person. He's never been kissed by a girl. Come on.
I don't even think
it's shy.
Game.
He cares what people think. And I just think, you know what? He's like, yeah, come on, let's show support for our boy. Burp, burp, burp. Yeah, I vote Swaggy to leave.
I don't even think it's game related. I just don't understand why people can't separate the two. Like, why can't Scotty care about Swaggy the human and be like, yeah, I want to show his logo, show his brand.
I really feel bad for Big Brother house guests because I don't think they get it as bad as like maybe Survivor people do. Uh-huh. You know, it's outwit, outlast, outplay. Same with Big Brother, except we get to see them all the time. And somebody said the G word or the N word. Everybody, you know.
What's the G word?
Oh, I can't say ghetto anymore. So is that the G word?
Oh my God. I thought you were going to say gay. By the way, New Jersey Girl says she would outsmart both of us. It would be a real contract and she would get all the money.
She would, yeah. She would have had a fake piece of paper on top and we would have signed something saying, we're giving her 100% if either one of us win.
Probably would happen. Lost in King Cruz says, let's say Bailey, so, you know, we know Scotty is 99% nominating Brett and Winston, but not our town, Lost in King Cruz wants to know, who do you think then Bailey would put up if she chooses to use her power this week? Who do you think Bailey would go after and target? I'm gonna say
Caitlyn?
I think she would definitely go after Caitlyn and probably one of the bros. So Caitlyn and maybe Tyler or Winston. So I don't think she would use it this week.
So to me, when I see like the live feeds on Pop and stuff, I mean, she has a boyfriend back at home. Caitlyn does. Mm-hmm. She had a little crush on Fessy. Then Fessy was messing around with Haley, mm-hmm. and she says, "I just don't care, but where's my broken $85 necklace?" You know, obviously upset, which is why she got into Tyler's arms, and then Tyler manipulated her. So, is she made up with Fessy? I mean, she seems fine with him.
She's a psycho person. She's a psychopath. She needs constant affection from men. Well, do you know, this can be a fun reaction to watch John have. Are you aware of what's going on with the boyfriend?
Of course not. I don't even know what's happened on the Patreon group. I haven't done it in so long.
The boyfriend, John, boyfriend has pulled his release and is leaving her. The sister came out on Twitter and said, my brother is aware of all the horrible things that are going on in the house with Caitlyn. Please stop tagging us in every inappropriate thing that is done or said. We don't want to know. A few days went by. Then the boyfriend came out and said, obviously I can't stay quiet anymore. I am aware our relationship is over. I will not be with her when she leaves the house. I'm done. And I'm pulling my release. They will no longer be able to talk about me on the show anymore. So, Caitlyn has been made aware of that he has pulled the release. Earlier today, Caitlyn on the feeds was like, oh, I hope my boyfriend knows that all the flirting I'm doing is just game. So, like, clearly she's been told. But what would you do in that situation? If you knew you were going on Big Brother, would you be allowed to flirt?
I would, again, have New Jersey Girl drop another contract between me and Terry. And I'd say I'm flirting with boys and girls.
Well, good luck with the girls.
I bet.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure girls are just all over you. The voice.
They love me.
Yeah.
They love me.
Yeah.
And oh yes,
Yes.
so everybody's free game. Everybody.
So, does it matter at all? You're allowed to do it all to win if you go on the show.
Well, I would first never go on the show.
Because I would do it all. I would be handy J's, mouth hugs, whatever it takes
Oh,
to
me
win.
too.
Nicole circle jerked her way to $500,000, so I will do whatever it takes to
Oh,
win.
absolutely.
That being said, I've decided that my husband is not allowed to do anything, and I'll kill him.
Oh, mine either.
I'll kill him. I'll cut your penis off.
I'll cut it off and then I'll put it in the other end so you can't do anything.
In the other end. Oh, you're gonna cut it off and put it in the other. Oh, that's.
And plug it up.
Not, I don't think CBS is gonna allow that. They barely allow.
That's why I can't be on the show.
Okay.
It would be a lunatic. They're like, it shouldn't be comedy, Jonah. It should be lunatic, Jonah. You are a monster.
Interesting. I see old broad in the chat room is saying Tyler's power is very specific. See, I don't agree. If he thinks he's going to be nominated, he places himself in the cloud and is safe for a week. My whole thing is it didn't say it was safe for a week. All it said was
no,
he
it
couldn't
said he
be
had
nominated.
2 months too. Yeah.
Well, he had
to
2
use it.
months to use it. It didn't say if he was safe for the week, if he was just safe from that nomination.
Right.
Because
Right.
I thought it was stupid. Like, I thought if he goes to be nominated and he goes, okay, I'm going up to the cloud, now the HOH looks stupid and they're like, oh shit, Tyler was just saved. Well, then they'll just backdoor him.
Wouldn't it be great if there was like a rewind app where, like, if Scotty got it, he could rewind it and then his buddy Steve could be back in the house?
Yeah, I wish there was
What did you think of Steve?
What did I think of Steve? He reminded me of you, honestly. What, is that bad? Is that bad?
Age? Is that?
No, I don't know. He just looked like you, maybe a little.
Oh,
He didn't look like you. He just, I don't know. I don't know why his
with the
personality.
chain smoking and the yeah, I'm a mechanic, yeah.
I don't know. He reminded me of you a little bit. Why? Did you like him?
Oh, I didn't think anything of him. Now I have to look at it. Now I got to watch him again.
Now you will have to go back and watch him again. I see people in the chat room are asking if Tyler can use it after the POV. We have no idea. We would love to know if he could use that. That's what we're saying. We don't know. We don't know when
I
he
can't
can...
believe you guys don't know. I come on here to get information.
Now, Jan Solo wants to know, John, do you think production influences or changes the apps based on who they know is getting them?
I was looking at the apps and I saw that they stayed the same.
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice
they
were different?
That's not what he's saying.
Okay.
Let's just say the app was, in the cloud. So you know how Tyler has the In the Cloud app that we're discussing right now. Do you think that production changed the terms or what it was because Tyler got it? And let's say they wanted Tyler to have more power, so they made it last longer. Versus, let's say, if Swaggy got it, they wouldn't have made the power last 8 weeks, and maybe they would have made In the Cloud. In other words, do you think the details of it get changed depending on who production knows won it?
No.
I don't either. I mean, I do.
You do think it's changed?
I think we have seen in the past that Big Brother leaves things open-ended on purpose so that they can have whatever outcome it is they're trying to get.
I don't think they're changing the conditions of the app. I think, who's really counting the votes? Is it Ernest and Young? You know what I mean? They could easily be choosing the person they want to have it.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I would think that would be happening more than the terms of the Power app. I mean, it's so high tech. I mean, they'd have to have a user manual for every single one,
Anna B says the names stay the same, but what's included might change. I mean, we'll never know. God knows I would love Alison Grodner or one of the people in production would ever come on this show to answer these questions. These are the questions I want to know. That's what I wanted the answer to. Are they able to change it? What are the other ones? The App Store is closed now. So 2 of each ones weren't chosen. 2 power ones weren't chosen, and 2 crap ones weren't chosen. And I want to know what the powers were for those.
Me too.
If only we knew someone in production. I'm looking at you.
What do you mean me? You know what's his name? Dog cookies and stuff.
Destinies wants to know, John, do you think that the bros will throw Tyler under the bus after nom? So, do you think the bros are going to expose some of Tyler's games once they're bitter bananas from being nominated?
I would hope so. Again, it's only week 2, so the bros are being bros. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, what's his name? Handlebar mustache, Brett. He's more concerned on how many times he can tie the shirt on his head differently. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't have a whole lot of strategy or anything, and thinking everyone likes him and everyone wants to look at him and stuff. So, but I think eventually, especially after the girls leave, I think he's going to turn on him.
I think so. And the bros last night broke the door. They were doing their workout at the front door, and they wanted to scare the girls. So they were like, "Oh my God, do you guys hear chanting? Do you hear chanting?" And then they waited until the girls put their ear up to the door, and then they banged on the door to scare them. But moron put his hand through the door, broke the door.
Does this whole bro thing, is it still popular with the straights?
Let me just explain it to you.
I don't even know.
I want to bump into Tyler and Winston in a dark alley and just say, beat me up, beat me up.
With your penises?
Just take off your clothes and just go ahead. Whatever, let's roll around on the floor.
Dickmatize me, slap me.
I mean, horrible players, dumb as rocks, but I'm not kicking them out of bed. I'll even throw JC in for fun.
See, I could, pray on a red carpet with Fessy and naked. I don't
know that he's against it. He really is all over JC. He loves JC, cuddling on him, hugging him. He carried JC into a different bed last night.
Yeah, I know. JC gets a lot of cuddling from him.
He thinks JC is one of those real life dolls, I think.
Like a little Mookie.
He's going to wake up one night and see JC.
It's going to see a little minion.
No, this time you're the minion, JC.
Spin.
Yeah, that Angela in the chat says that was whacked. Speaking of him breaking the door, yes. Eric's favorite pastime is tappy sack instead of hacky sack, says Lost and Confused. Oh, Lord. Jackie Knows wants to know, John, here at Reality Recaps, I feel we're on the cutting edge of things, and it seems like there's got to be people in production watching, because we have been making pineapple theme references, and we've been mentioning pineapples.
I saw that last night.
So Jackie Knows wants to know, did you catch the pineapple references? And do you know what pineapple is good for, John?
Well, I know I love pineapple. I caught all the references. I thought I was cracking up with the pineapple iPad and all of that stuff. And I know that pineapple...
So you do know.
Makes you man.
And
sauce.
your woman.
Or I'm a gold star.
I am surprised that you knew that. I did not know that.
I'm a very sexual person.
That is why we've been talking about it for months. People have been telling me all the benefits of how great pineapple makes your stuff taste.
Mm-hmm.
Now, did you also know, because I'm here to educate everyone, and did you know that you have to put sunscreen on 15 minutes before going in the sun?
Yes, everybody knows that.
Nobody knows that, John. I didn't know that.
I do it. It's in my moisturizer.
Well, you're an Indian.
Oh, I was a white gay man when we started, and now I'm an Indian.
You're an Indian gay man. Nobody knew that.
Gay white Indian.
Nobody knew that.
Really?
I did not know that. Every single person that I've ever talked to so far has told me they did not know that you're supposed to put suntan lotion on, wait 15 minutes, and then go out into the sun.
How long should you wait after you eat something before you go swimming?
30 minutes.
Well, look at you. You know stuff.
But I didn't know that when you put suntan lotion on, you're supposed to wait 15 minutes. And by the way, it's technically 15 to 30. Has no effect.
15.
Has zero effect until that happens.
It's got to absorb in your skin.
All right. Well,
that's why when people say I put the when they still get burned. They still get burned because they didn't wait for 15 minutes and they were out in the sun.
Somebody just said you don't have to worry, John, about the 30 minutes. You'll float.
I'll float.
Oh my god, I just spit water all over my camera. Oh my god. Hold on, just 1 second. Oh my god, I just spit water all over my thing. Okay, hold on. We're cleaning, we're back. Oh boy, we're back. That's rude.
That is rude.
That is very rude.
So rude.
Just hold on, I just need Orwell to
And that was meant as mean-spirited.
Well, I'll tell you, it was Maximus' mom, so.
I'm joking.
You just lost your best friend. Go
look at those penises again.
Oh my god. Feeds. Look. This is soaked. There's water everywhere.
Oh, it looks like pineapple juice.
Okay, just need to move that. Could you not do that again in the future so that I don't need to spit water everywhere? Great. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, what did you think of seeing Tyler on the TKO show commercials? Do you know the TKO show with...
The Kevin Hart show.
The Kevin Hart show. Tyler is going to be on it this week.
Well, that's, when they get to go to a movie or a concert or whatever, they get to leave the house.
Well, it was filmed before the season started, but yes.
Oh.
But my point is, it was probably filmed in, April. So he must have known that he was going to be on Big Brother for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Is there another CBS show I could get on?
Sure, you want to go on TKO?
No, I said, and he was wondering, what other show could I be on?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, so John, I'm going to give you now you're going to have to pull into your comedy improv here. I'm going to give you full screen for a minute, okay? Because there's a river of water on all of my electronics and I need to grab something. So, your topic that you are talking about for the moment is what you hope will happen this week on the Big Brother live feeds. And go.
So, a final thought by Comedy Jonah. This is what I want to see happen this week. Okay, and who I want to go home. Okay. I don't care if Winston goes home. Caitlin should go home. I don't know why is Scotty targeting the brothers just because they're cute. I don't know. I'm super, super excited to see what Scotty does. I want him to do it well. I think Rockstar's going to get in Scotty's ear this week. I think he trusts her. And what else? And I think Angela or Haley or Bailey or Shaylee, somebody needs to just kiss Scotty, so that they don't get on the block. And what else? And, Rockstar won't. She's not going to, Her relationship will be safe. She's trustable. Even Sam should just go for it with Scotty. I think that is good. I think that we're not seeing a whole lot with Tyler now. I think his best strategy is to kind of stay in the background. You kind of made a big move, when Caitlyn gets, evicted. Hopefully she'll get evicted before jury so that Tyler won't have to use, listen, I manipulated you. You think you got out Swaggy C, but it was really me. If she's not on jury, she won't get a vote. So I think Tyler needs to get out Caitlyn before that happens so that he can use that on his resume. That's all I got.
Okay, great. I completely agree with everything John just said. The feeds are down. Yes, the feeds are down now for nominations. Yes, people were asking if they're down. So, John, let me ask you this. Chat room, speak now or forever hold your peace while John is here. Is there any other questions that you guys have for John while we have him here? I guess it doesn't necessarily need to be Big Brother related. I do see...
Nobody has any questions about me meeting Karen? I mean, nothing?
Well, technically, everyone is very good, John, because your special video with Karen is a patron exclusive, and they know that they don't talk about the patron group outside of the patron group. However, I will allow it, John. What was it like meeting Karen in person?
Well, you need to become a patron, subscribe to see the video, but it was really funny. Karen is just like she is when you see her on her posts on these shows. I instantly felt like I knew her for years. She was so funny, so personable, a lot going on. My mom was there too. My mother was trying to take pictures of the firemen that were trying to help with the electricity. She was like, you need to give this to Eric. And I'm like, whoa, executive producer. You need to settle down, okay? Pump the brakes.
Mom was taking...
Oh, yeah. She was trying to edit. This angle's better. I'm like, whoa. You're the driver. You're not a producer, okay?
I just caught on the fact your mom was taking pictures of firemen. For me...
The trucks, the butts, everything.
But you didn't send me any pictures of hot firemen.
They weren't good pictures.
Because your mom took them.
Well, because she didn't there was no faces. There was just kind of blurry butts and
yeah, your mom knows what I like. I don't care about face, body, crotch shot.
See, I need the connection. I need the eyes.
No, I don't. No. I'm not anywhere around that area.
I need the connection. I need you to look at me. Wow.
I see Old Broad says, John, did you see Real Housewives of New York? Luann's children and ex-husband are seeing her. I don't know what that means. They're seeing her?
Luann's dating her agent right now.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Jackie Knows wants to know, what do you think of Casey, John? Casey is the lesbian on the show, John.
I love lesbians.
I don't.
No, I think she's fine. I think, because there's not a lot to say about her, I think right now your name should not be in people's mouths. I had to look at the website to say, okay, Casey. I think she's doing fine. And I think, when Swaggy's sitting there going, okay, I've got 5 votes. I need 6 for a tie, 7 to stay. These swing votes were Casey, JC, and I think Tyler. So you want to be that person. You want to just kind of be a floater or whatever, they call it at this point. But I mean, everybody should be floating at this point. So.
Okay, and apparently it's a typo. She said, John, what do you think of Luann's children and ex-husband suing her? So apparently they're suing Luann? What are can kids sue parents?
I don't know, but I need to find out.
What are they suing her for?
I didn't know if the husband was suing her because she's still using Countess, but
Maybe. I have
I think it's
no
more of a
idea.
nickname than a title now. But her daughter was just on a Bravo excerpt about Mamma Mia's new movie coming out. So did Luann not give her a paycheck from Bravo? I don't know. Like,
It's
what's going
about
on?
spending the money. Tess says it's about her money spending.
Oh, Luann's.
Luann is spending her kids' trust money, apparently.
Oh, I believe that. Yeah. She needs an apartment in the city for what?
Exactly. John, a lot of people in the chat room are asking, when is your next cooking show going to be?
I don't know. I started a new contract and I'm waiting for my schedule. But so far, right now, Tuesdays are looking the best. And I think it's the best the way the whole Big Brother setup is. So cooking would on Tuesdays would be the best. I will know Monday for sure what that date is. But it could be as soon as this Tuesday. It could be as soon as Sunday. I could be cooking with you on the patron show. So,
Oh, okay. So stay tuned.
yeah.
We'll let you know about that. Della G.
And I got a ton of Martha boxes still. So if you want a free box of food, you have to tune in and I will send it to you.
John does do the giveaway of the Martha Stewart kits on his cooking shows. Yes, he does. Della G wants to know, John, why were you here in Canada visiting Karen? Like, why were you in Canada? What? Why is that so funny? I have to help you. I have to give you all the information in my question.
Why do you go to the bathroom? Because Victoria is actually...
Della, I appreciated your question that we asked you to give us, and I'm not laughing at you.
I don't know, Della, if you've ever been to Victoria. Victoria is so lovely. My mother's birthday is also in June, so we did kind of a double birthday. We stayed at the Empress, we had the high tea, and so we just wanted to be fancy and, and do that. And it was really, really nice and relaxing.
Well, Della G is also following up and saying, John, Luann was supposed to sell property and set up the trust fund for her kids, but she never did, so now they're suing her.
Yeah.
That's sad if your kids sue you. Wow, what a horrible human do you have to be to get sued by your own kids?
I wonder if that's in her etiquette book.
I see people are also asking, John, how is your keto going? I guess you were telling people that you were doing keto. How is that going?
Well, let's just pull it back a little bit, okay? Like, I'm not like full keto in ketosis kind of thing. No,
Okay.
I am cutting down on, a lot of the carbs that I ate. I'm, doing substitute. What I did is since I've last talked to you guys, I have been, when you see little ads on Facebook and stuff, like I've, purchased from the Paleo Bakery their bread, some pastries to try them out. Now, I purchased like a box of pastries. They're all paleo. It's supposed to be really good. I was so excited. I got a coupon. Now, mind you, this box was like $30 with a coupon. So I'm like, let me just try it. I go downstairs. I get a little thing saying, your package, ding, 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 your package is here. I'm like, oh, goody. I go downstairs. I'm like, where is it? Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you, it was the size of this. These pastries were so tiny. They all fit in this little tiny box. I couldn't believe it.
Lost in King Cruz says, John is just the K in keto.
It should be a C for crazy. So I did that. I've been trying the breads. I went to Whole Foods. I've tried the, Elmos or whatever that is, or the Ulis or whatever. I finally baked my own.
And
it turned out pretty good. I'm actually eating it on sandwiches and everything else.
I guess we know what your first cooking show back should be.
It should be.
Can't be worse than brown bread in a can.
I still have the weenies in the can, and that could be a giveaway as well.
Go ahead. Last question from Maximus' mom, John. She wants to know, how's Mookie doing?
Oh my gosh, Mookie is so delicious. I need to actually take him out for a walk. He's overdue, but he's doing great. He's just getting a little bigger, and sweeter, and we go to an off-leash dog park every day, and oh my gosh, he's just the nicest little creature. I love that little thing.
Well, I want to remind everybody again, super quickly, of course, become fan here on You Now so you're alerted when I go live, when John goes live for his cooking show. Become a subscriber if you want to win Orwell. Of course, you can see all of our Big Brother content at yourrealityrecaps.com/BB20. If you want all access to all the fun stuff, see John doing a patron show this Sunday, become a patron. And John, where can people follow you on social media?
People can follow me at Comedy Jonah everywhere on social media. Everywhere. I mean, everywhere.
Everywhere. All right, everybody. Thank you so much, chat room. Congratulations, Leslie, for being a #1 fan. And Sherry Blackberry, I also see you are entered into the cup giveaway. So congratulations.
Woo-hoo.
We will see all you guys later. Bye for now, everybody.
Bye, everybody.